Hola everyone and welcome to One Family, One Menu. Today we have a wonderful, delicious recipe, a Caesar salad, and not the one you get in the bag at the supermarket. This one is the real deal and you are going to love it. So today we are making a classic Caesar salad with a classic Caesar dressing. But before we begin, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. All right, everyone, so let's go over our ingredients for our classic Caesar salad. This amount of ingredients will serve around 3 people well. 1 head of romaine, washed very nicely. 1.5 cups of croutons. Freshly made are much better and they're super easy to make. It only takes like 5 minutes, maybe less. With a little bit of oregano, you season them, salt, pepper, and a little bit of powdered garlic. The juice of 1 lemon, 3 anchovy fillets, 1 tablespoon of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. It's much better. 1 garlic clove, 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, extra virgin olive oil. If you can buy the better one for this, trust me, it's gonna work out better. Salt and pepper. And that's it. The first thing we're gonna do before we begin is we're going to chop up very small our 3 fillets of anchovies. And this is what they will look like from the can. And I love anchovies. But this salad, this dressing, doesn't really taste like anchovies. It's really, really good. The anchovies just enhance the entire flavor of this. Also, one thing to know is that originally the Caesar salad was created with an egg yolk, but I use mustard instead. A lot of people are not comfortable eating yolks uncooked or something like that, so just use mustard. It's really, really good. If you want to try the yolk one, let me know in the comments. How does that work out for you? Let me give you a little bit of history about the Caesar salad. The Caesar salad was created in Mexico, in Tijuana, by a guy named Caesar, and it was created to be served table side. It was made and served table side, and it was a finger food. Yes, my friends, it was a finger food, and it was served with the romaine lettuce whole, just like you see it here. You didn't break it, nothing. Today we're going to break it a little bit because I know we are used to a different style of Caesar, but that's how it was originally made. And there is a restaurant in Quebec City, if you guys are able to go. It's called Le Continental, and it is amazing. Everything there is amazing, but they have a table-sized Caesar salad, and it's so delicious and amazing. It really, really, truly is. Also, I wanted to let you know that this Caesar dressing is not going to taste anything like the bottled Caesar dressing. To begin with, it doesn't have any dairy or cream of any kind. So this is gonna taste really, really fresh and really good, which is why I recommend you do it. It's not that difficult, and just do it. Just do it as much as you can at home. People are gonna be very impressed. Your family, your friends. All right, guys, look what I'm doing to the anchovies. I'm trying to mash them well. If you don't like to feel any anchovy particle, which you are not going to really that much after you whisk everything, but if you really are picky about that, you can also buy anchovy paste and use a little bit of that. You can use about 2 teaspoons and that should be fine, but nothing better than the fresh. And the anchovies, the real deal, is always better. Our next step, after we have cut our anchovies and mushed them very nicely, we are going to take 1 garlic clove, regular size. I put my knife away, so I'm going to mash it a little bit with the bottom of the little bowl that I have here. It breaks in half once you smash it. This was the original way they did it, by the way. You're going to take it, you're going to break it apart. It will anyway once you smash it. And you're going to use it to rub the side of the bowl. You're just putting it on the bowl. And that's going to infuse it with flavor because the oils of the garlic obviously have tons of flavor. And garlic smells so good. I love it. You know, my son eats it whole sometimes. I don't even do that, but this is a one bowl deal, guys. This is not multi bowls or any of that. So you are going to make everything in one bowl and done. All right. So this you can put aside for anything else that you need, and you can make it, or you can saute it and put it on anything else. And now we're ready to make our Caesar dressing. All right, guys. So after our garlic has been rubbed against our bowl and the sides of our bowl, we're going to take our mustard, our 2 teaspoons. Again, this is going to feed 3 people very well, maybe 4. And we're going to put it in our bowl. All right. There you go. And next, we are going to add just a dash, a few drops of, whoops, that's enough, of Worcestershire sauce. And now I'm going to add my anchovies. Again, the anchovies is going to give it a lot of flavor, but it's not going to make it anchovy-y, if you know what I mean. All right, now we're going to add our lemon juice. All right, so now that we've added the juice, we can start mixing with our whisk. We're going to mix that in, and those little particles of garlic are going to come in again, and it's not really garlicky, but it's going to have like a hint. And you're going to just make sure you break apart that little anchovy pieces, and it's going to be amazing. All right, so now the next thing we're going to do, we are going to add our grated Parmesan cheese. Now, if you can really, truly, really listen to me this time, this salad is all about the dressing. If you use pre-grated Parmesan, it's not going to be the same. This is 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese, and it really is going to give it a oomph to the salad. Don't use the prepackaged stuff. It's not worth it, not for this, at least. Use the real deal. And if you're using the prepackaged stuff for anything else, then you should stop. All right, now we're gonna add some pepper, a nice few cracks of that. Also, fresh is better because pepper loses a lot of its scent and a lot of its flavor once you crack it and leave it. And now, good olive oil. Today I'm using a Greek olive oil. I really, really love Spanish olive oil, but this one's really, really good. Use a good one with a good flavor, and just go to the eye. You know, do it by eye. You're going to go in, and don't forget, you can add more later. Don't go crazy at the beginning. Let me make sure this is emulsified and all together. Then I'm gonna take a little spoon, make a little taste test. Oh, you guys, it's so good. My goodness. Okay, I'm gonna add a tiny bit more of olive oil, but just so little. Like, there you go. I think that's plenty. It's enough. And now we are going to assemble our Caesar salad. All right, you guys, so our salad dressing is ready. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add, and this is Maldon salt. It's really a finishing salt. And because the anchovies already have salt and the Parmesan cheese already has salt, you're not going to add a lot. It's just, this is going to be just for a crunch and a little finishing taste. And I'm going to put it here. And that's going to be like the little finishing touch of the dressing. Now, what's next? We are going to take 1 head of romaine lettuce, which is what we use for this, and we are going to wash it very, very well and make sure it's dry. If it's not dried enough, your dressing is not going to stick properly. And I have a pet peeve about wet lettuce and wet vegetables and produce inside my salad, because it really there's no point on dressing. And like I said before, the most important part of this recipe is the dressing. All right, guys. So now that our lettuce is clean, beautiful, smells great. Back in the day, they used to put it in the bowl, toss it around, and just serve it like that. Like I said, it was a finger food. So they used to eat it just like this, you see? And romaine is great also to make tacos if you want to substitute for the tortillas, if you want to go low-cal. So that's a good way to make tacos as well. All right, so because we are making it today a little smaller and more modern than back in the day, we're gonna cut our lettuce. I don't use a knife to cut lettuce. I cut it with my hands because it's soft enough, and the knife tends to squash the lettuce, and I don't like that. I like each leaf to be very nice and crisp, and I find that the knife takes that away. But if you want to use a knife, feel free. All right, guys, now that our lettuce is in the bowl and our dressing is underneath it, we're going to add our croutons. So that way they can also get a little bit of dressing on them. Like I said, make them fresh. They are so simple to make. It takes less than 5 minutes. Just put a little bit of olive oil on your saute pan. Throw them in there. When you see that they get golden brown on one side, toss them. Flip them in your pan or with tongs, whatever you use. Then season them with a little bit of salt, pepper, oregano, and garlic salt. That's it. Now let's put these beautiful guys in. And let's toss. Oh, and you want to coat each leaf, you know, and it's not, you don't want to drench it, because also when you are serving salad, if it's all like drenched in the dressing, it's not very good. All you want to do is make sure that each leaf is lightly coated and just beautiful. The aroma that's coming out of this is incredible. All right, now our salad is ready. Let's plate. All right, guys, now we've served our 1 plate of Caesar salad, and you can do it as a side or as a main. Works well with a grilled piece of tofu, fish, meat, whatever you like. And now that it's served nicely, I'm going to add, I shaved a few pieces of fresh Parmesan, and I'm going to add them on top just for a little bit. Don't forget, it already has some, so don't overdo it. And it's going to give it a little bit of a bite as well. A lot of flavor. And now a little bit of fresh cracked pepper as well. It's a big part of the Caesar salad. And this is your Caesar salad. All right, everyone, that was a recipe for today. A lovely, fresh, classic Caesar salad. I truly beg you to please try this. Don't buy the bottle. It truly tastes much better made fresh. Get fresh ingredients, make your own croutons. They are truly worth it, and you are going to love it. If you do make it, please do me a favor and leave me a comment below. Let me know how you enjoyed it. Don't forget to go to onefamilyonemenu.com for this recipe and many others. Also, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And also, do me a favor and click on that little bell in the corner. That's gonna notify you every single time I put a new video on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this dish, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.